Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing with the Kaiserreich mod as the Commune of France. So last episode we had zero success with our attempts to invade North Africa here. So we've now moved it from, well, we weren't attacking Tunis, but next to Tunis, which is Bizerte, probably terribly pronouncing that, and we moved it over here to Algiers. So hopefully that will allow us to get a victory here, so we can, get some land in North Africa and eventually get them pushed out of the war. If we fail there again, then the other port that we can attempt to attack is right here, which is probably what we'll do. We'll move it and try one more time. There's really nothing else for us to do until we get that transport tech where we'll be able to send more troops. Until we get that, we're pretty much stuck just sending these 10 divisions and just trying to win wherever we can. There's really nowhere else to go. Ireland might be a little bit easier to attack, but it's more important that we get the French knocked out of the war. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to focus on trying to get them knocked out. Now, to start here, we left this off being able to modify our government. I put that video up about 7 hours ago and haven't got any comments about what we should go for, so I'm going to go ahead and just pull the trigger here on the motorized equipment. Now, the reason why I'm going to do this instead of what I was kind of thinking we should go with, and that's making our medium tanks even better, is the fact that I was looking at the speed of our units. And our light tanks are amazingly fast. They are, the light tank units, but they could be faster. The motorized are actually slowing down our light tanks right now. And it's going to be the same thing with our medium tanks. Our medium tanks are really, really fast, and they're going to be slowed down by the mechanized. So it makes sense to try and improve the speed of the mechanized and motorized, and of course we'll be able to research them a little bit quicker. That's nice. And then getting the hardness up is going to affect the entire unit, because it's really not, the hardness here for the medium tanks, that's really not what's reducing the hardness of the unit. It's not the medium tanks, it's the motorized or mechanized. So it makes more sense to get the hardness up to those. Plus there's often more of those, so I think that's going to affect the hardness of the unit a little bit more than the medium tanks. And get your mind out of the gutter if me saying hardness is getting you thinking of some naughty stuff. So let's go for motorized equipment, guys. I think that's the best option for us at the moment. Should increase the speed of those light tanks a lot, so that's going to be incredibly helpful. So I also wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of division designing, guys. I know that we need to get the medium tank units. We don't really have a lot of stockpiled tanks just yet, though, so it's okay if we do the infantry first, because I really want to do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to duplicate this. We're going to create a duplicate here. We're going to need a name for them. For right now, they're just going to be, yeah, I don't know. We'll just call them Monster Infantry for right now because they're the big guys, if I could spell. But we do need a new name for these guys. That'll work for now. And we're going to go ahead and change this up a bit. Obviously, we want to add some new units here. So let's go and change these guys over here to infantry. We're going to get the artillery going on this side. We're going to get a lot of artillery, guys. We're going to get about 4 battalions of them. And then we're going to do anti-tanks over here. Let's go ahead and get the infantry looking nice. How are we doing here? I guess we can do 1 more infantry and an anti-tank. And then 1 more infantry. So this unit is going to have very high organization here. Also pretty good soft attack. It's not a bad looking unit. Should be able to serve our purposes. One thing I'm noticing though is we probably want to change the anti-tanks over here. I do like that heart attack. It's looking nice. But what I don't like is how much supply these are using for our infantry units. That's going to really hurt us in a lot of the, especially in the low supply areas we end up fighting in. So let's go and change it up like this. Like I said, they're just going to be Monster Infantry for right now. That's not very French, so we probably want to rename them. So down in the comments, go ahead and suggest any name changes. And then we'll go ahead and change them up. Change up their name, rename them. All right, so I think this looks good. Let's go ahead and save it. And then we're going to want to go ahead and start changing some of the divisions on the line over to that, guys. Probably some of the Blue Army first. Obviously, we can't do a lot of them. I'm not going to be able to change them all up, which is the reason why we created a whole new division design there. So let's just do a few. We're going to do like 2 in the Blue Army. And actually, I don't want to do them both in the same province. Let's do one of them over here. Like so. Okay. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and change them up over to the Monster Infantry. Like I said, just do a little bit at a time, because clearly we're going to have issues if we try and pump too many, try and do too many of them. So we're going to change those guys up, and then we'll go ahead and put them into their own little training army as well. Make sure they get that experience. Where? Here we go. Change them up and get them training. And then we're going to do the same thing with the Red Army. We're going to grab a couple of these units here. Just one here and one here. I think that'll work out nicely.
All
right, excellent. Let's go and change these guys up. Okay, throw them into their own separate army as well. And they'll be the red farmers. All right, so got to get them training. We are good to go. We do have a bit more experience, but it's not enough to make the medium armor tanks just yet. So we're gonna have to wait. We'll have to be patient. So remember, we're waiting here on 59 of 70 days to be able to do this invasion. And we also have the Spanish now involved. Well, they've been involved in the conflict, but they're now part of our faction. That allows us to kind of see what's happening with them, see just how many divisions they have and where they're located. Quite helpful having them in the division. We did get our organization and recovery rate up for our tanks, so that's nice. Do we want to continue down here, or are there some other things that we should probably work on? We should probably start working on ships, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Psh, I almost completely forgot. We need to get the landing craft, and we can get it in 54 days. Nice. So if this does fail, then in the next invasion, which will probably be from this port, we'll be able to send even more troops. Wild Ace appears. In fact, we might just continue with this invasion and just attach the extra troops to it. By then, they'll even have the planning done for those extra troops. We do have a military factory, so let's go and get this assigned. We're going to pump it into... Oh, let me just see here. Let's take a look. We do need more light tanks. Obviously, I'm seeing that. The infantry equipment, probably going to want to get some more of that since we're now building those larger divisions. So that's going to soak up all of our infantry equipment. We got improved infantry equipment as well. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and do the mechanized, guys, because we couldn't even design the medium tanks anyway without these mechanized, because I want mechanized in the unit. Just take a look here. Yeah, they've got to get a lot of experience. It's going to take a little while, but it's okay. We do have one of these light tanks done. I'm going to go ahead and actually throw these guys into that blue army right there. I think that's the best way to do this. In fact, we could probably take one of these troops here and put him into that army. All right, excellent. Either way, he's training, but we know that he's not going to be in that blue army anymore since we threw that light tank over there. Okay, so we also are we're going to get our Navy experience up there soon, so we're going to be able to create something new there. It looks like these guys are ready to go. Let's go and dispatch them. I could wait to get this tech here, but I'm not going to wait 47 days when we might be able to win without it. So let's try it out. I don't know if we're going to get air support over there. That's one thing I didn't really consider. This could end up being harder because of the air support. We'll get some. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and send the yellow army. Hopefully they succeed. Go ahead and go, guys. And then once they're in the sea, let's grab our fleet. And there they go. Let's get them coming over here. Are they in a battle right now? Sure looks like they might be in a battle. Oh, we actually need to come over here. All right, so we're going to provide a bit of support here with our fleet. And hopefully that'll be enough, guys. Last time it wasn't. One thing that was proposed was... yeah, we got a unit moving all the way across here. What did we get all this stuff for? Did we take something? No, we didn't take control of anything. Not that I know of. Yeah, I don't know anything that we could have taken control of. All right. You know what happened? Because I saw both of these, so I was like, oh, we must have got a state. We just finished one military factory, and then we had civilian factories that weren't doing anything more. That makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and get one more going into the infantry equipment there. We are short on some resources, so let's go ahead and trade for those. Looks like we're actually having problems getting some of the resources that we're asking for. It might be getting sunk out there. That's the only thing I can think of, which is obviously not good. But there's really not anything else to do but to trade with them. All right, so I think that, yeah, it's not even that we need more resources. It's that we're not getting the resources that we're trading for. Huh. Okay, what we could do here is let's reduce this and stop trading with them. And then instead trade steel with the Iberian Federation, and hopefully we won't have the issues that we're having. It should be easier to get the supplies since we'll be coming across land. So did we win here? Because it sure seems like we did. Nice. It happened. Excellent. It seems like there was nobody there defending it. So that went very, very well for us. And then we also got all those military factories too. So let's go and get those assigned. We're going to do infantry equipment, and I think we really need to start pumping into the medium so that we can build these soon. Let's go ahead and do that. And then is there anything else we badly need? We're doing all right. I think getting more, more naval bombers perhaps for against Germany. Let's do that. And in fact, we actually have 3 more factories. Excellent. Let's go ahead and put into the infantry equipment. And let me see what else we're kind of running low on here. Still light tanks are hurting. Still need the carrier fighters and carrier bombers. Okay, this is what we'll do. Let's go ahead and put 1 more into carrier fighters and 1 more into carrier bombers. All right, excellent. And we do need more resources again. So let's go ahead and trade here with, with the Iberian Federation and the oil. God, maybe we should instead trade with Mexico. I know it's coming from the same spot though, so I don't think that's going to help us. You know what? They don't really have much of a presence in Asia, so we could trade with them, like so. Fix that. Let's go ahead and reduce this a bit, since clearly we can't get the resources we need from them. And then try and trade with Iran here to get some as well. And what are we looking at? All right, we're gonna need to get one more. Let's do these guys. All right, excellent. Civilian factories aren't doing anything, so let's go ahead and do something about that. As far as land forts go, somebody was asking about us having a border here. I think they're asking about this province right here that we got, asking if this was built up, whether we saw it or not. We did see it. We got the fortifications built there. I believe we're at 7 all the way across. We could continue building up there, but of course there's other things that we currently need, so we won't do that just yet. As far as dockyards go, I think we need a few more. So let's build a few more dockyards. We're going to build, we're looking for some good locations here. We got a 60%. I think that's what we're going to have to do is 60% locations. Okay, so that'll work. We'll get 2 dockyards and then more military factories. Do we have the radar along here? We do not. Okay, that's going to be needed. Okay, so let's build radar here and here. All right, excellent. That should give us a bonus for when we start fighting the Germans. We're also going to need one for the channel. Maybe we should build it right here then. Yeah, I think that makes more sense to build it right there. And then we'll get one just in Normandy. Yeah, I suppose that'll work. We'll do Normandy. Or you know what? It'd be smarter to have it spread out here. No, like that. There we go. All right, excellent. So should have that started. Oh yes, we're here now. Let's just bring the speed down a bit now that we're back into conflict. Let's go ahead and give we'll give all these troops onto this front, obviously, and then we are going to want to get these guys in order here well, we need to attack over here. We really just need to take all these victory points, so let's go ahead and make that happen. Hopefully we don't face too much resistance. Obviously our troops are not going to be able to do this on their own. I'm hoping that allies are going to come help us soon. So let's go ahead and I don't think I'm going to have them execute it. We're just going to manually control this. We don't have anything else to focus on, so there's no reason not to. And I know that they're just going to all send them to all the same province, so why let them do it all dicked up? Because you know that's exactly how they're going to do it. Because they always do. They send every single division, except for maybe one, to the same province. All right, so we now have a good idea how many troops we're going to have for this. All right, so send some over that way, and then we'll go over here. All right, get to moving, guys. We're going to be waiting for these other ones. And these ones here, we'll go ahead and let them continue with their previous order. We could have them help here, and maybe we should. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can have them continue helping with bombardment, since it's pretty important that we get this area conquered as quickly as possible. We're still waiting on these divisions here. They're probably going to get bombed all the way across. That's all right. Really nothing to be done about it. Got these troops here training up. How are these guys doing? All right, they still need a lot of experience here. And then we're going to want to get a few more of those monster divisions going here. Right, so let's go ahead and get these guys moving. You guys going that way? In fact, let's do 2 over there, because we can have these 3 here. Attack right there, and you know what? We're going to have to attack right there. That's an easy division. Should be able to win. Pretty easy. All right, so they're going to go that way. These 2 here going to attack. Actually, one going this way, one going that way. With the bombardment support, should be able to win there. We do have a air base that we can now move all of our planes to, so let's go ahead and do that. Other than the naval bombers, of course. Let's move them right here. Get better coverage over here. Could end up having... Oh, Dominion to India has capitulated. Well, look at that. Excellent news. All right, so that's one of the Entente countries destroyed. Wiped out. Okay, so let's go and have these guys attack this way. All right, we've moved there. Continuing attacking here. Still waiting on our extra divisions here. And once they get to the front, then we should be able to start moving a lot more faster. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. We're doing very well. Let's go and get these tanks. We're going to have one tank come over here, try and get that port over there. This tank's coming over this way, and then this tank's going to come on over this way. We want him to go really, really quick to take these provinces here. And they are really weak. Yeah, they are incredibly weak here. I want this tank going all the way over this way. All right, actually, you're going to attack that way. All right, making good progress, guys. Let's go ahead and have... Oh, you guys are going this way. And we're going to need to send some assistance that way, because clearly that's a more challenging fight. Still looking pretty good overall, though. We're going to keep the fleet here, like I said, though it looks like we will want to move over here. And let's go ahead and have these tanks attack up that way. I don't know how well they're going to succeed at that. You know what? In fact, let's change this up. Have those guys go this way. And then let's pull these tanks back and have them try and wrap up around here and cut those troops off. We'll see if we can't make that happen. We'll also attack with these guys to make sure that those tanks win in their attack. Anything else we can do over here? Let's get these light tanks flying across here. They can do it. I believe in them. All right, we just got to keep the pressure on them and continue attacking as quick as we can, so therefore they can't really recover their organization. And remember, these guys are remarkably fast, so we're able to just... Oh, and it looks like they finally succeeded. The Italians did. That's unfortunate, actually, because I don't want them to get any territory. Then we're going to have these guys come up over this way. This guy's going to come here. Go ahead and attack right there, my friends. All right, let's keep on moving here. Let's just take a look at the side of this front here. I want these tanks to come this way to wrap these guys up. We're going to attack those guys, lock them down, and have this unit here attack right there. All right, looking good, guys. Let's go and have them attack right there because that guy's fairly weak. And this unit here, come on over here. All right, looking really good, guys. We're making fantastic progress. Let's attack right there. Let's get this light tank coming over here to cut the rest of these troops off. All right, yeah, this is going really, really well. I don't know how much longer the French are going to last. Probably not long, guys. Going to have these tanks here grab that for us, and have this guy grab that one for us. All right, so they won't have a port, so those ones will get destroyed. These guys are pretty weak. It looks like they might have lost their attack. That's unfortunate. Instead of having you guys go this way, I know you guys were about to take it, but let's have this unit come here instead, because there's a lot of units here to take care of this. So I'm not too worried about it. In fact, let's have this light tank come on over here and start pushing forward that way. And I'll have this guy support that attack there. And you two are going to attack that way. Come on, attack, man. Alright, so you're going to come over here and cut these units off. While this unit here is going to attack right there. Okay, excellent. We got our research finished for our new fighters, and we were saving our air experience for them. So it's great that we got those done just in time. We're going to go ahead and do close air support next. That's going to be 54 days away. We do have outdated equipment, but we're not going to just upgrade them. We're also going to create a variant of them for the Fire 2s here. So let's go ahead and create a nice little variant like so. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we're going to want to decommission these ones here. There we go. That's excellent. That is going to hurt our oil a little bit, so we're going to have to do something here. Yeah, we just cannot get any oil from the Americans, unfortunately. All right, well, that's pretty sucky. Let's trade for one, and then I'm going to attempt to get it from other countries, because, yeah, we're having some success with getting it from other countries. It's just the Americans that we have issues with, unfortunately. All right, so we'll trade with all these guys here. All right, so there we go. We are back in the positive when it comes to the oil. As far as factories go, where do we want to place this one factory here? Still short on the light tanks. But like I said, I really want to get that infantry equipment built up. I'm trying to see what else we're going to need here for those infantry units. How are we doing on artillery? Where's the artillery at? All right, we can probably afford to build some more artillery here. Yeah, let's do artillery. We're going to need that. And I think we could go ahead and change up some more division designs as well. Yeah, let's change a few more up. I don't want to get too many going at a time for obvious reasons. And let's do... Why are they short here? Strange. I could have thought they would... Maybe I messed that up. Yeah, I might have messed that up, guys. Thought they should be good. Okay, I'm not seeing where I messed it up. Yeah, they only have 22 divisions, but that's fine. We're going to take one of them anyway. Just one. Change them up over to the monsters. Alright, excellent. Do these guys have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. I wonder if this yellow army leader has any bonuses. He's been fighting for a while. He does not. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and have the light tank. We're going to give him orders to attack all the way down here. And then we're going to see if there's any other troops that are currently not attacking that should be. That guy currently is not, so let's go ahead and help that division out because he was not doing so well. And we're about to cut these troops off here. Yeah, they're going to take that victory point right there. How long until the French are defeated? Let's just take a look here. They're currently 72% towards capitulation. It's not going to be long, guys. Won't be long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and have I want to have both these tanks attack in this way, try and get this wrapped up. We need to get Tunis conquered as soon as we can. Russian state. Okay, they annexed them. Okay. That was expected. They're going to win that. Not surprising at all. Let's attack here. They do not have a port there. Remember, that's why we didn't attack that. So they are goners, that one division. I think there's actually two, but I think the other one already got wiped out. Let's go and have this division attack this way. You guys attack over here. And yes, we are advancing very rapidly, guys. It's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to take much longer before the French are defeated here. So let's go and attack over here. That might be getting our troops a little overstretched. I don't know. We're going to see. Let's get these guys coming over this way. Yeah, both of you guys come over here. I suppose one of them can take that because I think we already forced him to retreat. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's go and have this guy attack over here. Just a little bit of assistance there is going to be enough to push him back. I'm not really so much focused on cutting troops off right now. It's just because it's just not needed. It's absolutely not needed. We just need to take victory points. The French will capitulate any moment. So we need to assign a dockyard here. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put it into... Oh, let's go ahead and do into our carriers. And then we also want to get a couple of military factories assigned that we must have just taken from the French here. We are going to do... Where's my light tanks at? All right, we already have a lot assigned to them, so let's do the mediums then. Trying to build these guys up here, because as of right now, they're not in a good spot. That we still need a lot in order to even get one division built. We actually, once again, need... We're just not able to get anything from the United States. I'm just going to stop trading with them because the convoys are just getting sunk, I think. So that's the problem. So these guys should have... Yeah, they got more oil that we can now trade them for. Let's go ahead and also fix our tungsten situation, which we can just get this from Spain. Okay, did they capitulate? No, not yet. All right, almost though. Let's go ahead and have... Why are you guys not attacking that guy? Attack them. You guys attack this way. Okay, we've separated this. That's what the problem is right now. Okay, so let's go and assign these guys. I know a lot of these troops here are going to want to be assigned to this. We'll just wait until they aren't moving. You guys come over here as well. And this division. Okay, excellent. And you guys are going to come over this way. They're already moving. Okay, lovely. Our tanks did get cut off, but that's fine, guys. I'm not really too concerned about it. We'll get them reconnected here momentarily. Just going to have both of you guys attack that way. Should have this wrapped up very, very soon. All right, there we go. Kingdom of France has capitulated. It got all their equipment. Very easy conquest, not too bad at all. And now all this is in the Commune of France hands. So we have finally defeated fake France. They have stomped around long enough, calling themselves France. And when they are not, they know they're not France. And it's just uncalled for. We couldn't tolerate it. We're going to go ahead and get those fighters upgraded. And now they're defeated. So we don't have to worry about fake France anymore. Let's go ahead and get the more pump into the infantry equipment because those monster units are expensive when it comes to the infantry equipment. And we're going to do some more monster units as well. Just take a look if any of these guys are finished training. They are not. Let's go ahead and do one of these troops here. Switch them up. Actually, let's do two of them. Two monsters. All right, excellent. You guys are going to move into that monster unit to train up. Monster training unit is what we'll call them. Taking a look at what's going on over here. It looks like we've just been sinking some convoys. Okay. Anything? Nothing big here, of course. All right, so we can go and have these guys. We didn't even really use them that much. They've been sitting here for a while. So we can go and give them a new order to continue doing search and destroy. Though I don't know if there's anybody even in here, Mediterranean anymore that we have to worry about. Because I think we've defeated all of our enemies in the Mediterranean. Yeah, there's really not anybody here. I guess we'll probably want to assign them up over here. Let's make sure we get those French fleets destroyed first, and then we'll move them up there to the north, because Ireland's going to be next, guys. Okay, so our Yellow Army can go ahead and move on up to a port now that this has all been conquered. It is unfortunate that, you know what, actually we can use these guys. I was going to say it was unfortunate that we don't have anything to use to garrison this, but we don't need to garrison this any longer because we don't have to worry about them attacking the ports here. So let's just go ahead and give them a new order here. It's not going to be guarding naval bases. We're going to be doing it for the attempting to lower resistance here. Okay, excellent. And we're going to just assign them all through here. And because we know these guys are going to try and repel on us all through this area. All right, so hopefully they don't need to garrison this here. Of course, they don't need to garrison the desert, but we'll assign them anyways. It's not that they can even get there. Yeah, I don't think it affects it anyways. Yeah, I don't want them going across that desert if we can avoid it. I don't think they can, though. I think it's all blocked. And then we're going to want to... I don't know if they've changed the Kaiserreich map to fit with the the map in vanilla. But yeah, we're going to want to garrison all this as well. We can stop garrisoning our homeland here. And there we go. So they're going to need 11 divisions, if we just so happen to have exactly 11 divisions. I guess we want to garrison this too, though, so that's a problem. This is not really in our control here. Yeah, that's in their control. They can garrison that. We'll garrison this province here. That does make it still 11, so I don't think they even needed anybody there. All right, that's fine. Excellent. So they'll go ahead and start doing their job. We also have military factories, so let's get these assigned here. We're going to do artillery here. And I don't know if we've run out of. No, we're not running out of anything. I know I should be putting more into our Air Force. I'm aware, guys. We do need to focus more on the Air Force. So the Yellow Army, they're going to be going, after they get to this port here, they're going to be going to conquer Ireland next. They succeeded against the French, and now we get the Irish knocked out. They should hopefully be easier. I guess we'll just have to see, though. We'll just have to see. Last time we attacked them, we didn't have that many divisions. We had like 7 or 8 divisions. We have 17 now, and we can also send more, I believe, or we should be able to in 13 days. By the time we get there, we'll be able to send more. All right, so let's go and get these guys moving. Yeah, let's just, I'm not too worried about going on the seas. I don't think. You know what? Let's not do it. Let's just be safe. Go across the Mediterranean and then go across land. And we'll probably just do the naval invasion from our own territory. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I mean, it's the same amount of sea regions we have to go across. So yeah, we'll just go across our own territory here. We're gonna go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. We also almost have the Navy experience. I think I need 470 to do what I want to do. So the Red Army here, did we? Yeah, we did do a lot of Red Army guys. Okay, let's do another Blue Army guy. And it looks like this guy needs to go into this. Oh, we never changed the icons for that. That's confusing as shit. Okay, Dominion of India has been annexed. So it looks like the peace treaty was done there. Interesting. All right, so they annexed them. What I want to do is change up the monster icon, because it's fucking confusing. And I don't know what they're named yet, so this might not be permanent. We'll just put this monster here because it fits with monsters. So once we get a name, we can change the icon. That'll be fitting for right now, unless we decide to leave them as monsters. But I've already used that in the past, so I don't really want to. I prefer them to have something a little bit more French. And what was I doing? Oh, yes. We're going to do some more of these guys. Put these guys into that Blue Army. And then get one more Blue Army division. Change them up here to monsters. There we go. All right, I don't want to do, the reason why I'm not doing too many at a time, guys, is just because if we end up finding ourselves at war with the Germans, then obviously we wouldn't want all of our troops trained up and having an organization low. They're currently working on, I don't see the war happening here, but you never know because it's a mod, so you just don't know what could happen. That's the reason why I'm keeping it garrisoned. There could be an event that pops up out of nowhere, and then we find ourselves screwed over. So that I don't want that. So that's the reason why we're being cautious there. I think it's wise. These guys are now ready to move on over to our port here, and let's do a naval invasion. Yeah, and we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack right there. I think that's probably gonna be the least defended. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but let's go ahead and move our planes now. We have them still down here in North Africa. Let's move them right here, and hopefully they can reach. If they don't, we can always move them right there if we have to. Suppose we can move them right there, sure. Because it looks like they couldn't reach. All right, so move them there, and we're going to make sure we do more ground crews there as well. Where's the other location that we're currently doing more ground crews? Because we don't need to. All right, excellent. Got that removed, and looking pretty good here, guys. All right, things are going nicely for us. Just taking a look here, we're still getting the baguette runners, or baguette runners. I don't know how exactly you pronounce that. Let's do more light tanks, because light tanks are awesome. And then we're also going to do... We're going to train up a couple monster units. Yeah, let's do a couple monster units here. I know we need to change units up, but that's okay. I do want to get a few more divisions training as well. And then we're almost... Yeah, we just don't have the experience yet. We're going to need to get a little more land experience before we're able to get those medium guys, which is fine because I would like to be able to just pump them out as soon as we get them, and we don't really have the equipment for that just yet as far as the medium tank stuff. So we got the landing craft here. That's excellent, so that's going to help in the invasion of Ireland. So we're actually going to want to get our units assigned to that so we can send hopefully the entire army. And then we're going to want to go and start working on our fleet here. We are going to get the next line of carriers, 144 days. All right, and then we have dockyards as well, so let's just take a look here. We're going to put these into... Let's do destroyers. I feel like we don't... I'm not building enough destroyers here. All right, and then we're probably going to want to move our fleet. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody here to fight. So let's go ahead and tell them to hold. Move on over here. That's going to be your new base. Just come... Wow, that's really, really loud, guys. Sorry. We've got a lot of motorcycles, if you don't know, if you haven't been watching since we moved. What did I do here? Why are they not moving over there? Oh, they are. Okay. So, yeah, we got a lot of motorcycles in our neighborhood. Everybody's got a damn bike. So 1942 is the next mechanized, so we're done there. Obviously, we're going to want to get paratroopers eventually here, but it's not really... I kind of want to focus on the stuff that we already have. We could also start improving our special forces to get those mountain troops improved, or we could just straight up improve the mountain troops. And just see on how we're doing on some of this other stuff, though. So this is 1941. We got all the 1940s. This, of course, would help us get that oil so that we don't need to keep trading for oil, because that's kind of a pain. We could also do the radar stations, so we get better radar stations here. Just seeing what's all available to us at the moment, all the things we could possibly get here. Okay, well, we could get those anti-tanks improved. That's an option. We also still have a lot of support companies we need to get as well. Okay. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, let's do these anti-tanks. I do want to get them improved eventually, so it's only 77 days as well, so that's not that bad. We can go ahead and make sure we get all these units here assigned, all 17 of them. So hopefully 17 divisions should be enough to get it done. We have our air support. It is going to take a long time to get this done, 59 days, but less than when we didn't have that tech. We've gotten the mechanized. That's going to be helpful for building out our medium armor divisions. And that also allows us to get something else researched here. I'm really tempted to do the land doctrine, guys, but I think we're going to go ahead and get the next radar station. That's going to be really helpful against the Germans. I'm all starting to really move toward planning for the war with the Germans. I know we don't have the Entente defeated yet, and Ireland getting knocked out isn't what we need to do. We need to attack Canada here, and that's... I don't know how exactly we're going to do that. I'm just kind of hoping that the Americans eventually join the faction. They're doing a military buildup right now, so maybe. But yeah, all they need to do is take... they have a national focus somewhere they have to take, and that's all they have to do. We did get our national focus finished, which is mass production. That is making our infantry equipment cheaper, and we can go ahead and get something else going. Okay, so these are research bonuses here. All good things. This would... Okay, so that's for nuclear weapons, so that'd be helpful. Seeing what's else available to us. Yeah, there's a lot of really great stuff available, especially these research bonuses, all really helpful. So we kind of move through those a little bit quicker. All right, so let's go ahead and do... I would like to start working on the nuclear research. I saw that the Germans already have, so obviously that's not... We don't want them to get too far ahead of us. So let's go ahead and do this one. Get that research bonus for nuclear weapons, because frankly, those techs are extremely expensive. So you don't really want to do those without the research bonuses if you don't have to. And I think that would help with the British as well. I think if they wanted to research nuclear weapons, they'll be able to do it a little bit faster too. They're currently working on Women's Flying Corps. Okay. Don't know what all they have. You know, I don't know any of the national focus trees for any of the countries here outside of Austria, since this is the only country I've played in this mod. So yeah, I have no idea what any of these national focus trees are. So the Germans, what are they working? They're still working on that support. Did we ever look at what that is? I don't know if we did. Yeah, we did. It's an electronics bonus. Okay, we can go and swing around the world and see what everybody else is doing, though we do have a dockyard to get assigned first. Let's go ahead and put this into... As far as we don't have civilian factories, might need to take a look at that, what they're actually doing at the moment. Seems that we are short on oil, too. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's put it in the battleships. And we will trade for the oil. Now we're not getting oil from the commune. Damn, man. Just fucking problems. Okay. Just lots of problems trying to get the trade, because all of our ships are... convoys are being sunk out there. Yeah, it just sucks. We'll pull back from this here. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do, because they're always going to be sinking the convoys. No matter who we're trying to trade with, they're just going to sink with us. Sink them. It looks like we can maybe get a little bit more from Iran. Let's do that. We just need more land trade. That's what it comes down to. So we don't have to worry about our convoys. And we need to seize control of the seas. I don't know how much... Wait, what happened over here? Oh, it looks like the Commune of France still has area. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, let's see if he can't take some of this. Maybe get them... Well, he's not going to do it by himself. he's not that great. Maybe we can come up over here and take this. I don't really care if they take this territory. I mean, it's a little bit of steel and stuff. But hopefully our allies will take care of it, because I don't really want to pump divisions down there just for this. We did get our research finished on the close air support. Let's go ahead and do the naval bombers next. Makes most sense to grab that. We're going to want to change these up. We don't have the air experience to warrant trying to do anything with them. So let's just go ahead and get better close air support out there. And see, you know what, before I focus on doing this, let me see how many more days we have. It looks like it's 29 and 59 are done, so we still have 30 days left. And Sartre has written a book about the war in Algeria. Okay, so just when socialist troops enter Algiers, the capital of the national France, Sartre, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, published his views on liberating the natives of former French colonies. In the book, he genuinely says that the word here should come back to mainland France and leave Algeria for the Algerians who are second-class citizens in their homeland. This book is extremely popular, and it seems the government will distribute it to the commissars. Okay, for the liberation of Africa. That gave us a ton of experience, a ton of power. That's awesome, because we only have one more thing to get here since they don't have theorists in this mod, I suppose. Or at least we don't have one. So I think we're going to go ahead and do the air superiority one. I think that'd be the best one to get. We got a lot of options for which one we'd like to do. I was kind of tempted to get the battlefield support doctrine. I was tempted to do it, guys. But I think we're going to do air superiority because the Germans do have a larger air force than us. So that's something to consider. Just seeing who's all available here for the air superiority bonus. Let's do him. All right, so that's going to make our fighters that much better, which our fighters are pretty good as it is. So hopefully, even if we're outnumbered, oh damn man, yeah, this sucks. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do it with this one division here. And I don't have any troops to send them. We'll have to finish in Ireland first before we're able to come over here and deal with this. As long as they don't get over here, I'm absolutely fine, guys. As long as they don't come up to this area, I'm okay. We'll just have to see what happens. I'll come and take it again if I have to. But yeah, I don't want to have to send divisions down here when I'm trying to conquer Ireland. And I forgot to check these guys. They are building things we don't want them to build right now. I guess we can have them repair that. That's fine. So the radar stations. Still working on one of them. We're going to need to build the ones that we have, build them up a little bit higher as well once we get that next tech. We don't have it yet, though. We could do... I don't know if they're going to bomb us, so I'm not going to do the anti-air. Let's just take a look here what we currently have. Let's go and do some more military factories. Yeah, I like military factories. We need them, obviously. So let's do all the 70% locations here. You know what we can also do is actually build up the infrastructure in some of our regions here to get a bit of more steel, because yeah, we shouldn't be trading for steel if we can avoid it. It doesn't look like this is going to help us. Alright, I was hoping this would help with the steel situation. Oh, you know what? I don't think infrastructure builds up resources in this mod. Nope. Alright, that was something they added in vanilla like a few patches ago, and they never added it into the mod. So infrastructure does not help with that. Probably because they didn't rebalance their resources to account for that, so that's the reason why they don't do that. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I kind of like that mechanic, that the infrastructure affects the resources. I thought that was a pretty good mechanic that Paradox did. So yeah, we can't improve our situation here at all when it comes to the resources, so that's unfortunate. But what are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can't do. Alright, so our air bases built up for the war with Germany. Yeah, we could do with another one over here, so let's go ahead and do that. Where do we want it? You know what, we actually have this one here. So that'll probably be enough, so we don't need to build any more of those. So what do we need to get? I guess just more military factories and dockyards. Yeah, let's do 2 more dockyards, and then we'll do more military factories. That's all we kind of need at the moment. Do dockyard there. We'll do 2 more dockyards here. And then let's go ahead and do some more military factories, guys. There's 80% location here that we're not building in, 90% there. So let's build in that area and tick these down. All right, that should give them something to do for a while there. And yeah, we're not going to be able to help out down here. The only thing I'm worried about is our division getting destroyed. So what I'm going to do is let's have them retreat, and let's remove from all this area from our garrison. Since they're just going to keep on coming down here and they're just going to get destroyed. So there's really no reason. Let's just have them garrison here. There's just no reason to get units destroyed here when I can't manually control them. And we don't have enough troops here to do anything. Maybe our allies will take care of it for us. But if they don't, they don't. Stay here. So let's get these guys retreating. Get out of there, men. And we'll just try and hold this area here. Can you not? Nah, they're not gonna stay there. Okay, that's fine. What we're gonna do is let's just pull this unit out. We'll put them into... We don't really have a garrison, an army that we can do this with. Okay, what is this pink army here? Okay, they're doing that. Alright, we don't want to do that then. Alright, let's just put them in their own separate little army then. It's fine. Yeah, this will work out nicely, I think. And we'll go ahead and do... Let me just change their color up. We'll change them up over to... maybe orange. Alright, so this guy here, we're just going to have him hold this area right here. Hopefully he'll be able to hold it on his own. We'll just see. So they can't attack any further up here. Probably not going to be able to because, yeah, there's a lot of troops here. I'm just hoping he gets there in time. In fact, we want him to hold that province right there. That's where we want him to hold. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold this on his own anyway. We are getting some assistance, though, from the British, though. So that's helpful. How are we looking on this? We are currently 45 of 59 days. So it looks like the invasion of Ireland's going to be happening next episode, guys. Because this one is over, guys. Already. So quickly. So this unit here, I'm tempted to throw them into the Yellow Army. But I kind of want to get these armies here built up. So let's go and throw them in the Blue Army instead. You can go over there. And we could also change up. Looks like these guys are, in fact, done. So let's go and get them moving onto their fronts. And let's go ahead and add a few more divisions to get them changed up to the monster units here. Monster infantry. And we'll do 2 more with the blue as well. Change these guys up. Actually, we're going to do the ones with lower experience. And monsters. There we go. Alright, so let's go and change these guys up and throw them into that... Oops, not that train army. Into this train army. There we go. Do they not need... Do they not need to train up? I think they will. Yeah, they're going to need to train up. Alright, so that is the end of the episode, guys. We are just about 50 days, 50 days until we can do the invasion of Ireland. Of course, here in North Africa, or I guess this is not North Africa, this is West Africa. Here in West Africa, we are losing territory. We'll come deal with it afterwards, guys. I think Ireland's more important. Get them knocked out of the war because it's distracting all of our allies right now. This invasion of Ireland, they're constantly invading here, so all of our allies are distracted with this. So let's help out there and get it done, or hopefully get it done. We'll just see how well we can do with that, and then we'll come deal with the situation here in West Africa, and hopefully, I don't know what we're gonna do about Canada just yet, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the best way to do this might be an invasion from Mexico, because they are currently at war with Canada. So doing an invasion from Mexico, and I think we probably can get military. Yeah, we can get military access from them. So yeah, we'll launch from one of their ports, Los Angeles perhaps, and invade over here. I don't like invading that side of Canada. I'd prefer to invade this side. I suppose that's an option too, but I bet we'd get bombed all to hell because this territory is, they don't have anybody here, but I bet they'd bomb us to hell right here. I don't know. We'll see, guys. I guess that's an option. Yeah, I suppose that's an option. I don't know. We'll have to split our fleet because we'd have to cover 1, 2, no, 3. Yeah, our fleet could cover it as well. Yeah, that might be what we're going to do, guys. Let me see if our fleet can reach over there. I guess that's the big question. Can they reach over there? They cannot. But they might once we be able to get the, the access. So let's go ahead and merge these two fleets here. That puts us at 3 carriers, and we just got it all on one fleet right now because we don't have that many ships. And then we're gonna go and give them a task too. Let's go and have them do the search and destroy in this region here. All right, excellent. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we're putting out, and leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. Want to know what you're thinking. As I said, we need a name for the monster infantry here. I think they're the only ones that need names at the moment. Yeah, everybody's named. Well, the Alpine troops aren't named yet. So the mountain troops need a name too. So mountain troops and monster infantry, those are the two that need names. So just post those down in the comments and we'll use the best one. All right, thanks for watching, guys.